another foundering car, and you can see the average fuel consumption 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers, and also the average range that is still remaining at this moment.
Bij de eerste afrit. Neem daarna de tweede links.
So this is another foundering car, and today we are talking about hardships and what we can learn from them. So an example of a hardship or a hurdle that you have to take is, for example, what we now face as entrepreneurs, fathers, husbands, men, but also of course of female viewers as well. The thing is, I'm a man, so I place it from my perspective. Now there is a depression. So a recession that goes on and on will result in a depression. And you might say the depression is not yet here, and you are right. But it is going towards that direction, and that was something that I'm implying. Well, now why will it go to that direction? Because all the things will reinforce themselves, or the other things that are involved. So for example, gas prices are high at this moment, but there's already a serious recession, and those will add up. Why? Because people need more money to sustain their living standards, or part of that living standards, and just survive. So that will imply that the loan costs, the salary costs will go up, and thereby an additional recession will be placed on top of that, because now the loan cost also needs to be taken into consideration again. And also, if you look at all the other things happening, they are communicating with each other. So if one thing goes wrong, this also has an effect on all the other things. Such as in life, if something goes wrong with your spouse or your child, it also will have an impact on the rest of the family and you. So that being said, there are some things that are now at least holding us down to a degree, or limiting our possibilities. But on the other side, there are also opportunities. And opportunities, or a bigger force, can make great things. An example is a diamond. Diamonds are developed under constant pressure, but it takes quite a long time. Same with pearls. Pearls are developed as a constant irritation. You have an animal that lives in a shell, and then there is placed a little bit of sand or something else is there that it cannot be removed, a little stone, and then that animal makes a smooth layer around it to cover it so that it doesn't have pointy things. But by adding smooth layers, you will get a pearl. So back to the topic. If we are facing adversaries, it can force us to grow. And why is that? Why cannot we grow when everything is going well? Well, we still can grow when everything is going well, but a lot of people need a little bit of push, and when things are going wrong, there is a lot more pressure to grow and to help you get better and grow out of the misery, if there is misery, or to keep on moving forward. Especially if you have drive, but you see that everything is going well, then perhaps you might say, okay, this is well enough for me. Comfort is a thing that people are seeking, and comfort is oftentimes not the best thing for growth. Why is that? If you're comfortable at a certain level, also you see this with older bugs, being a rabbit or whatever, if they already have grown comfortable, they might like food and relaxation a lot more than they like to produce. In the case of a rabbit, to produce new rabbits. And that's something that the eagerness can wane off. And with hardship, oftentimes people will become mean again. And not stating that you need to be mean, but it is depression, you will be a lot more eager, a go-getter. And that's the thing that you could embrace and then grow from. And another thing is that you could say, okay, yeah, but the condition for growth and this, that reason, therefore I cannot grow. And you might be right. It might be harder to grow in harsh conditions that are not favorable than it is to grow in a perfect condition, where you get all the water and soil that you need to grow your plant in. But on the other hand, if you keep whining that why you can't, and you might be right why it would be hard, you will never grow and become better. Whereas if you are under harsh condition but still able to grow even just a little bit, this will also stimulate your mind and your eagerness, and therefore you can become a better person yourself and keep expanding. You have something that is stimulating instead of depressing you, which is a good thing, of course, especially in an environment that has quite a lot of depressing things pushing downwards on people. So please consider it. Even if you are facing hard times, there's also an opportunity to grow. And I do recommend, and I did recommend in my earlier videos, when things are going great, make the difference. And if you do so, then if things are not going that great, you might not be in that extremely stressful situation. But the time was not enough. The time was not enough. Also for me, the time was not enough. So we need to keep going. And we are not there. We are far from it. But this constant growth will help you and will inspire yourself. You will inspire yourself by growing, but also you will inspire your environment, your children, your spouse, your friends, your family. And together we have a bigger chance of making it than alone. And everyone needs to take their own responsibility, their own ownership of what they can do, and seek to opportunity what they can do, instead of saying, no, I cannot. Yeah, I want to do it, but I can't. I simply can't. This is not the way. This is not the way, my brothers. Look for opportunities to make it happen, regardless of the drawbacks, regardless of the unfavorable conditions. Try to grow. If it's one direction or the other, that's not that important. But try to grow and show that you are a stronger person than you was the day before, and keep growing. Become the best version of yourself, either in business, family, friendship, relationships, but especially yourself. Even if you don't have any of that, you can grow for yourself, and you will know it. You will know it in your heart. You will know it when you look into the mirror. That's what's important. Vrouw Car, out.